I'd like to swim inside your guts and cut you all from neck to nuts, then stick my fist up all your butts. It's what I like to do.
Shakespeare doesn't have anything on me. Hello, Brynn. This is a video response to your video of the first movie that ever scared you. Now, there are three firsts when it comes to horror movies for me. My very first horror movie was It's Alive when I was 3 years old. I saw it in a drive-in with my dad and my mom. Didn't scare me because I really didn't know what was going on in the movie. Didn't really care. The very first horror movie that made me a fan of horror was Night of the Living Dead. It kind of freaked me out a little bit, but didn't really scare me. That was when I was 6. But when I was 9 and had a little more of a perception of things that scared me and a little more perception of my own fears, I saw a movie that completely freaked me the hell out. I mean, scared me to death. Looking back on it now, I'm kind of like, what was wrong with me? But I was 9 years old. What do you want? And when you find out the reason why it scared me, it will probably make you laugh a little bit. But that movie was Phantasm. The tall man was this very sinister looking, creepy old dude, and there were funeral parlors and there were graveyards that were full of empty graves and coffins with no bodies in them. And the whole thing culminated into this very surreal thing that just messed with my head really bad, to the point where I lost sleep. I did not sleep for at least a week or two. Not at night, anyway. I would sleep once I saw the sun coming up. I felt it was safe enough to go to sleep. This was during summer vacation, so therefore school was not a factor. I could sleep all day if I wanted to. And my parents were by this time divorced. I was visiting my dad, who really didn't care what I watched. My mom was the one who told me, "You're not going to go see this movie." She saw it and told me all about it and got me all like, "I want to see it." And she said, "No, you're not going to see it." So I was all sulking and stuff. And then I went to go visit my dad. My dad said, "You want to go to a movie?" I'm like, "Yes." And then I saw this was showing, and this is what I picked, and this is what I saw. And man, did I pay for it. Now, here's the reason it really, really scared me. And you'll be able to make t-shirts out of this later. But I grew up in a Puerto Rican neighborhood pretty much all my life. Everyone I knew was darker complected than me. I was like a ghost in this neighborhood. I was so white. I'm half Mexican, by the way, but it really doesn't show all that much. Maybe now it does a little bit. This movie is wall-to-wall white people. Okay? So I think if I would have seen this in Chicago, in my hometown, in my neighborhood, it wouldn't have affected me as bad, because I would have been able to decipher between that's a movie and this is my real life. The people on the screen are all Caucasian. The people in my real life are all brown skin or darker. See where I'm going? Well, my dad is Anglo, and he lived in Columbus, Ohio, in a very, 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 very white neighborhood. Reality crept in. Everywhere I looked like scenes from this movie. Every house looked like a house in this movie. Every person looked like a person in this movie. See what I'm saying? So every time I turned around, I thought I was in the movie. Long story short, white people scared me. Yeah, that was it. Like, I'm in a house full of white people. I'm gonna die. So, yeah. Touched a little too close to home. And that's why it scared me so much. So this is officially the first movie that seriously, seriously scared me. Hope you enjoyed that little story. And everyone, if you haven't made Brynn's acquaintance, her channel is Ice Maiden Macabre. I will put the link below, as always. And go check her out. She's got a few videos up. She's off and running. And welcome her with open arms into this wonderful horror community we have going here. The movie community in general, of course, but you know what I'm saying. So, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back soon. Talk to you real soon. Bye for now.